Hey everybody, I got a real good treat for you today. Today I'm going to show you how to make a tres leches cake. First you're going to want to take 5 eggs and separate the yolks and the whites. Once you separated your yolks and your whites, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take 1 cup of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to sift them all into a big bowl, which should turn out looking just like that. After that, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of sugar to the egg yolks and beat with a mixture. You want to do this for about 2 minutes or so until the yolks are pale yellow in color, so about like that. Now we're going to stir in 1/3 cup of milk and also add a teaspoon of vanilla. This is what your yolk mixture will look like after 2 minutes and after you mix in the milk and the vanilla. Now we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of sugar to our egg whites and beat on high for 1 minute. After about 1 minute, this is what your egg white sugar mixture will look like. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our egg yolk mixture, combine it here into our flour, and then we're going to take a spatula and gently combine it together. After you combine your egg yolk mixture with your flour, that's about what it should look like as far as consistency. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to butter our dish. So your butter dish will look about like that. Next thing we want to do is we're going to take our egg white mixture and gently fold it into the egg yolk and flour mixture. Once we do that, we're just going to gently combine it with our spatula. Once we gently combine it, our egg white mixture, our egg yolk and flour mixture should look about like this. Next, we're just going to add it to our prepared baking pan. So the mixture is as even around pan as we can possibly get it. Now we're going to put it in our oven, which has been preheated at 350 degrees, and we're going to bake it for 30 to 35 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. While the cake cooks, the base of the cake cooks, we're going to take 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and 2 tablespoons of sugar and beat it on high to create the whipped cream frosting. After about 4 or 5 minutes of on high beating with your mixer, your topping should look just like this. Now we're going to go ahead and set that in the refrigerator aside for now. To make the syrup, we're going to start with 1/3 of a cup of heavy whipping cream, and then we are going to pour in 1 12-ounce cup of evaporated milk. Now we're going to add up to 9 ounces of the sweetened condensed milk. I like to do this step by taste, just so we don't make the syrup too sweet. Now that we've done that, I slightly combine them together with a whisk to make sure that the flavors incorporate. And that is what our tres leches cake base should look like. Nice and golden brown, fluffy when it comes out of the oven. So I'm going to let this cool for a little while, and then we're going to add the syrup and the whipped topping. Okay, now that our cake is chilled enough where it's cool, we're just going to go like this with a fork all around the cake itself. Now that we've done that, now comes the fun part, adding our syrup. I'm just going to spread that over the top. You may be thinking, oh my gosh, that's too much. It really isn't. Because tres leches is traditionally a sponge cake. And we're just going to let it sit and absorb for a while. Now that it's had some time to absorb our syrup, let's get the whipped cream topping on there. And you can also add fresh fruit after you put the whipped cream on. Well, and this is what it looks like finished. I like to decorate mine, or top mine, as you say, with fresh strawberries and pineapple slices. You can really use whatever fruit you want. Sometimes people use strawberries and blueberries or whatever. It's all up to you. But of course, the best part about cooking is the eating. So let's cut us a slice and see how it tastes. All right, let's see what this tastes like. Pretty good. That's pretty good. I hope you like the video. Sorry it was a little bit long, but I didn't think I could do a tres leches cake any justice without posting as much I could. Like, subscribe, share, and comment below what I should cook or bake next. Happy cooking, everybody.